Enough is enough. Stop dreaming and start doing. Yo, what's going on, guys? CreditJoshy back with another video, and I just want to say thank you so much for the support that I've been getting. At this point, at the time of this recording, we're almost at 600 subscribers. We are so close to that monetization. Hit that 1K subs, baby. Listen, I love doing this, and you guys just make it so much easier by giving me support, smashing that subscribe button, and smashing that like button. It all helps. But in this video, we're going to talk about dreamers and kind of how society and influencers lull you into a sense of kind of like complacency, and the reason why you need to break out of that, break out of the matrix, and just start doing. I feel like we all had that stage where we were watching YouTube videos, trying to figure out how to better our lives, watching podcasts, and influencers or gurus are telling us to read books and make sure that you're waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning and making sure that you're doing this and that, and you actually were being disciplined in doing it. Now, in this period, I bet you felt so great. You felt on top of it. You felt productive. You felt responsible, and that's all good. But many don't understand that that stage is just the start. You have to evolve from that stage and actually start something. See, this kind of happened with me. I had a moment of realization that I had been watching podcasts, studying YouTube videos, knowing everything about, what YouTube could teach me, but I was 6 months into what I thought was changing my life, and I realized I hadn't started a business yet. That's when I took a step back and had to realize that maybe I was just doing something the wrong way. See, I feel that when you're in this dreamer stage and you're watching podcasts and you're doing all this stuff and you're being productive, you kind of lull yourself into a sense of satisfaction that kind of makes you complacent. Trust me, I'm a dreamer through and through. I envision my life a certain way. I envision the wealth that I have a certain way, so much so that sometimes I feel like I'm already living it when I don't have it yet. And that is a very powerful yet very dangerous mindset to have. See, me and a lot of people, I can take that mindset and use it for good to make myself realize that I don't have it yet, but I'm going to keep striving and working for it. But some people that have that mindset end up construing it and making them almost live a fake life, maybe fake flexing or trying to live their life like they already have it when they don't. And instead, not striving to actually get it, but just kind of living that fake life. But what's important is that you understand that you have to have a limit. Boot camp is over. You've already watched the videos. You already know all the content. Now it's time to actually take one of those ideas that you wrote down and start it. Take me, for example. I wanted to start doing YouTube when I was 17 years old, and I didn't start YouTube for almost a year later, right around when I was 18 years old. I'm currently 19 and I have a little over a year of content under my belt, but if I had just started when I said I wanted to start, I'd have closer to 2 years under my belt. And this is due to one dangerous thing that many people have. The "it has to be perfect" mindset. This murders, absolutely decimates creators. If you're thinking about doing YouTube or creating content, or if you're thinking about starting a business and you have this "it has to be perfect" mindset, you will never get started. I remember when I was trying to do YouTube, I didn't start because I didn't have this piece of equipment yet, or I didn't know how to edit on this platform yet, and it was just a crutch on my life that I didn't realize. You have to just get up and start and just go. I had watched what it felt like dozens of Shopify videos before I started my first Shopify store. I had watched dozens of videos on Final Cut Pro before I buckled down and started using Final Cut Pro. And by doing these things, I maybe felt like I was prepared, but I really wasn't, because once I started using these things, I still ran into trials and errors. Nothing was perfect. And by doing that, I realized, you have to just do it. You have to just start it. Because no matter how much content you watch, no matter what YouTube video you watch that says, don't make these mistakes, you're still going to make those mistakes. You're not going to do it perfect the first time. And I'll tell you what, no video taught me how to make YouTube videos better than making my first YouTube video. No Shopify video on YouTube taught me more about Shopify than launching my first Shopify store. Everyone is different, and I promise you, no piece of content on the internet will teach you more about doing something than actually doing it. So honestly, don't just dream about doing something, actually get it started, go ahead and do it. And honestly, I kind of think like influencers and social media gurus and YouTube gurus are kind of setting people up for failure almost, because no one's actually giving the sauce on how to do stuff. People are just saying, or like making videos, oh, do these things because millionaires are doing them, or do this every day to better your life or be successful. Like, yeah, it works to an extent, but you know, there comes a point where you have to just stop all that extra mess and focus your time on creating and trying to make money or build wealth. So when you're on your journey, kind of think about it like this. I can watch 100 hours of business YouTube and Shopify videos and podcasts and books, or I could do 20 hours of all of that and 80 hours of actually trying to launch my first business. So honestly, there's nothing wrong with having dreams and wanting to chase them, but that is completely different from being a dreamer. Don't be a dreamer and just do it. Just do it. Do it. But yeah, guys, I really appreciate you guys watching. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, smash that. I sound like those typical creators. But yeah, guys, go ahead and support, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. It really, quite literally changes my life. I think only about 1% of like my all-time viewers are actually subscribed. But regardless, I appreciate everyone that watches. It quite literally changes my life. So please just consider subscribing. It helps a ton. CreditJoshy out. I'll see you in the next one.